Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be a quick one this week for the 21st to the 27th of August. So let's have a little look, see what's going on for you Aries. Let's get you a keyword for the week. I'm having tension up my upper back, okay, so make sure you get that sorted if that's for you. You might need a massage. All right, that would be nice. All right, overall energy for the week for Aries. Beautiful. You're definitely getting some money. Big. Like it feels big. All right, Aries energy for the week. Okay, that's nice. Don't fall into gossip. That's only for a few of you. I don't think a lot of you will be doing that, but it's like you are coming through this beautiful energy, this childlike energy, which is fun, it's creative, it's ambitious, it's kind of like giddy, I like it, but it's also an energy that might fall a little bit into the wrong crowd. If you might end up, if people are gossiping, you might be like, oh really, I didn't know about, like, you're in this very socializing energy. Just be careful who you're socializing with, because you could fall into a little bit of bad habits, as they say. So just pay attention to that, but it's only a small message. I do believe you're in a really good energy though outside of that. So what are the blockages then, please? Chariot. Okay, interesting. Came reversed. Okay, interesting. Sorry, I just had to really think about that. And the outcome. Okay, that's very nice too. These cards are very loud, just like slapping each other like it's like coming out. Sorry about that. It's right near the mic too. All right. So let's clarify this. I'm just going to speak about it at first because it's pretty self-explanatory. In your oracle cards, you have Treasure Island. So this is something that maybe you've done in the past that's now being rewarded. So this is good karma. It usually is about cash. It's about good things. It's a treasure. But because you also have the Ten of Pentacles being the overall energy for the week, this is a really good big time of reaping the rewards, like finally reaching a certain financial goal or stability goal in terms of your home, in terms of the people you have around you, family matters, money, career, all of that stuff is really being in a very stable, solid place. That's beautiful, all golden and everything, especially when it comes down to finding the loyal people around you. I do believe friendships are getting stronger, or you're finding stability in the people that you have around you. So this is really good. This is your karma though. You also have higher power, so within this week, expect your third eye to be opening, seeing things a lot more clearly, all right, receiving certain visions, all right, for yourself, whether it's just truth and clarity about where to go next or what to be around, or whether it's like creative visions. Just clarify the higher power, please. Five of Swords. It's coming from a past situation. You're seeing it a lot more clearly. That's where the Page of Wands is coming through. There is good news when it comes down to something that you walked away from. So you could be hearing about an old situation that you were once in, whether it's an old job, old person in your life. Like you're hearing about them. It does feel to do with career or like opportunities. But maybe you saw it coming and was able to escape before. Maybe you were rejected and now you're hearing about that they, something messed up in their business or in their life. I don't know. And there is a little bit of gossip going on with that because the Page of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles is coming through. For some of you, you are getting some good news. So you may have been rejected from one thing, or again, one thing didn't work out. I think you understood from a higher perspective that it was for the best. And now you're able to see why. Now you're able to see why a situation didn't work out. And it's probably because there's better things coming through right now for you, and all this good karma is coming through, that it's finally giving you peace. And that is what that keyword is for you here. This says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. And that's very relatable to any energy, like gossiping energy. I just want to say it. I don't think you'll be gossiping, but it, for some reason, is like coming up a lot. All right, for the Ten of Pentacles then, please. The Wild card, again, new beginnings. You've reached some sort of like abundance, like Hermit and the Empress. Virgo energy, Libra, Taurus energy as well, to be honest with you. But This is interesting. The hermit is usually somebody who's quite introverted, very wise, learns a lot because they reflect on the things that they see and experience. And it feels like some sort of reflection that you've been doing or keeping to yourself that you've been doing is leading towards you attracting opportunities. I think you have been able to overcome certain emotional turbulences that you may have been through. And I think you've been using that to manifest something greater. The Empress is also about abundance, so something really big is happening for you, and it is to do with this new beginning, new world energy that you're bringing to life here. So that's great. Page of Wands, Ten of Cups. I think you're feeling so happy this week. You're the Knight of Cups, so again, I feel like either you or somebody around you could be messaging you emotionally, could be hearing from somebody. This is coming up in your energy though, so take it how it is. With the Ten of Cups as well, this could be family, but this could just be something that's going to bring you in a lot of happiness for you here, Aries. Could just be hearing good news in the family. You're just feeling very giddy. Maybe you're being more emotional to your family at this time. Maybe that's not, I don't know. It's feeling from all this positivity that you just can't help but spread love. Like, I don't know what it is. Page of Wands. It's interesting. It's interesting because I think this Three of Swords here, the reason why you're so happy now is because you've been through that kind of pain with the Three of Swords and heartbreak. Yeah, and you've been able to kind of slowly progress through time. Page of Pentacles and Hangman. You've been able to see something differently. You've been able to change your outcome, your circumstances. Page of Pentacles. I think that's why you're feeling more giddy, more emotional, more happy. You've overcome a problem here. Blockage is the Chariot for you guys. So when that comes up, it just says that there is a lack of forward movement or things are not going as quickly as you wanted it to. Usually with the Chariot being in a blockage is because there is an imbalance. Okay, so make sure that we try to address that. Seven of Wands in reverse is kind of like giving up on a fight that needs to be addressed. So be careful with that. There may be some situations that need to be looked at that we may have given up on, whether it's certain ideas that you wanted to push forward with and wanted to do in your future and you just kind of gave up on it. Let's clarify that. It's that Page of Pentacles again. And Page of Swords. There may have been some criticism that you were faced with. Interesting combination. You have the Two of Pentacles in between this, so I'm going to just show you guys so you can see. This might be what needs to be balanced. Page of Pentacles is usually it's an apprentice card, and all the pages are like messengers or, newbies, as they say, beginner vibes, young, youthful, you make mistakes when you're in this energy because you're just learning. So Two of Pentacles, maybe you're worried about which path to choose, and maybe that's what you're trying to figure out. And that's maybe why you kind of just gave up on thinking about this for the time being. Page of Pentacles is a very stable, long-term, rewarding outcome. The Page of Swords is more about analytical and is very fast-paced in comparison. They're both about research, both about learning. But it's maybe you're struggling to decide what to learn, what to do next, or how to approach a situation. Maybe you're so used to doing things very quickly that because something was taking a little bit longer than expected, it was off-putting. Only because if I'm speaking about the Chariot being what needs to be brought to balance, you might need these two traits. Page of Swords is very good at finding information. It's very analytical, very detective energy. And then there's one that's more stable, more grounded, it's rooting deep. One is about moving forward very quickly, and one is about Pentacles is like a tree for me. It takes a while. I think you're learning how to stick through a situation and wait for the long-term results. Your outcome is the Two of Cups, so meeting the right people are going to help you moving forward. There could be some releasing that you're doing when it comes down to relationships and forward movement away from some certain relationships. Five of Swords and Five of Pentacles, some wounds when it comes down to certain relationships that you've had in the past. And I think what's coming next with the Fortune and the Hierophant, when you are releasing the energy and forgiving and understanding it, I think this is what's leading towards higher commitments and maybe new relationships in the future with somebody who's very stable and for the long term. Alrighty, let's get you some of these. Could be just healing some relationships that you have. We have Family Matters with Seahorse. We have Quill, get back to the basics. Some significance around January. All right, and we have Tower. Solid foundation and success with effort. When this combination comes out, there might be some New Year resolutions that need to be addressed. Maybe you have to bring them back if you forgot about it, gave up on it. All right, let's get you some guidance too. For Aries, please. Be strong. All right, this says you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome, which is very lovely to see. All right, team, my angels, I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope it resonated in some way. It was just a quick reading, so it may not, maybe next time. All right, but I send you my love. I wish you all the best, and I hope to hear from you guys soon.